What if we found out this stream that I could sing? What if we found out? Yeah, we did the we did the Amazing Race recap yesterday. What if I could have sang? What if this is how we found out I had a hidden talent? We don't know. And so it's like I had to put myself out there. I had to put myself out there. Thanks for telling me you missed it. It's okay. We're going to cover Amazing Race every single... Still no draft winner, huh? Damn. Damn. Yeah. Start. Yeah. You're right. I feared nary a note was hit, my good sir. Okay. Okay. Maybe you're a great dancer? I know. We're going to get Star the Triple Dipper. We're going to get the Star. Do we want to do another song? Okay. So should we... Okay, genuine question from the crowd. Is it reasonable... Okay, this is... Something's wrong with this audio one. I don't know what's wrong with my earbud. Genuine question. Is it too much to cover Survivor and The Amazing Race on the same episode, so I would just cover it on Thursdays? Or do we want it to be segmented where I do Amazing Race on Thursdays and then Survivor Fridays? I'll run a poll. Coverage, okay. Tar plus Survivor. Or separate. Play your link? Okay, this is a leap of faith. This is a leap of faith. This could be anything.
I don't need mine. Bro, put Burberry to they behind. The way that sweat drip, I know he died. 6, 7, I just did it on the highway. 6, 7. I just did it on the highway. 6, 7. Pull up, do.
6, 7. 6, 7. Yeah. 6, 7. Yeah. 6, 7. Now, what do you know about this? Okay, AM. Just in time. Come on.
There's a man named Kenny from
Boston town.
A cop turned house guest. He's
Big brother bound.
He brought the laughs and a whole lot
Lot
of
of
heart.
heart.
Sweet
Kenny
Kenny
K.
class act
From the start.
Woo, sweet Kenny
Kenny K.
brought the vibes with family love and heartfelt strides. From Angela's plant to Alliance's
It's
farm,
farm.
you made Big Brother feel like
Like
home. He gave it his all, but his heart was at home. The bonds of the house couldn't match his own. With love as his guide, he made the call. Sweet Kenny K, the truest of all. Ooh, sweet Kenny K,
you brought the vibes.
with family love and heartfelt strides. From Angela's plant to Alliance's
Alliance's
blown,
farm.
you made Big Brother feel like home. Woo, sweet Kenny K, you brought the vibes.
He brought the
With
vibes.
family love like home. Oh, sweet Kenny K, you'll always shine.
Where my Sweet Kenny K fans up? Put your hands up, Sweet Kenny K!
Boston to TikTok, your legend has grown. Kenny K, you'll always feel like home. Oh. There's a man named Kenny from
Boston town.
A cop turned house guest.
He's Big Brother bound.
He brought the laughs and a whole lot of heart. Sweet
Kenny K.
class act
From the start.
Woo, sweet Kenny K, you brought
Brought
the
the
vibes.
vibes.
With family love and heartfelt strides.
Hey,
Some
hey.
men just plan to alliance.
You see who's born.
You
Made
made
Big
Big
Brother.
Brother feel like home.
Yeah! Come on, he brought the vibes. Sweet Kenny K, you brought the vibes. That's so good. That's so good. Sweet Kenny K, you brought the vibes. It's so good. It's so good. We can admit that it's awesome that he has a song. We can admit that it's awesome. Comments turned off is messed up. I was ready to go. No, this is honestly, Kenny's the most ethical guy. Kenny's the most ethical guy of the Big Brother people, where this is a real country artist. This is a real country artist. Every other Big Brother player that has a song, it's just like an AI slop. Kenny's is an actual country singer. And that deserves points. He does have 3 subscribers, yes. Sweet Kenny K, you brought the vibes. It is a flex. It is a flex, actually. Oh my God, Christine! Oh! We did it. 3,400 followers. Thank you all so much. AM, thank you again for the tier 1 sub. I hope you liked the dance that I gave you. From alliances formed, made the Big Brother house your home. Angela's plans. That's my goat. The dance was a pick-me-up. Have you been having a good day? Are you doing all right? Or did you need a pick-me-up, or was it just like you're having a good day and it ended up being a great day? Either is worth celebrating, of course. Okay, we're gonna go to License to Squeal for Rat Detective. The white boy twerkers first. Thanks. Thanks. Oh. Oh. Are you all caught up on Survivor? Are you ready to discuss? Teacher on a Friday. Girl, I feel you. I love teachers. I love teachers. All my friends are from college are teachers. Barbara got zapped today. Nicole's back. Tim Gross, what's up? We've been waiting. We've been waiting. I'm telling you. Christine's a kindergarten teacher. I love that. My mom was a kindergarten teacher. She was my assistant. She was really good. and Mrs. Wright. Yeah, we love teachers around here. We love teachers. I'm telling you, this music plays, I feel like solving a crime right now. Oh, that's adorable. Your kindergarten teacher comes into your mom's pharmacy. Oh! Okay, early childhood and development, butterfly. I see you. I see you. I've never watched The Chair Company. What is that? You crushed it. Age 5. I actually know someone who did the same exact thing, Ella. You met Riz God, meaning Sophie. That's awesome. Let's get into it. Let's just take a peek at it. I'm almost not sick. I didn't take any medicine today because I'm a little nervous. I feel like can you overdose on Dayquil? Because I'm a little worried about it. I feel like I've built up a dependency. And I've just got a little bit of a cough, so. Be gay. I took probably 8,000 milligrams. I think you can overdose on Dayquil. That's why we cut it out. A dependency? Yeah. I was nervous about taking the NyQuil. Longer than 10 days. How long has it been since I was in Vegas? Yes. Here we are today. Here we are today. The Survivor Echoes of the Past, uncovering the 49th season, ketchup and mustard. We are finally getting up to speed. We are finally getting up to speed. Oh, 10 days? Okay, so then we're good. Then we're good. I thought of some more content for my Patreon, and my Patreon subscribers are too sweet. They never want their opinions heard, okay? I ask these baddies questions. I ask them a question. Okay. I'm just like, yo, who's a Big Brother person that I should, do some content with? Oh, did I not? Hold on, let me reread my question. I have a content idea for BB Degrees of Separation video. And I was curious if there was anyone specific you would all want to see. So what I'm saying is, who should I work with? Who should I work with? Like, do you guys want to hear from Corey again? I also have an Adrian interview conversation that I'm gonna upload tonight. If I didn't already upload my Survivor watch along, did I do that? It was loading last time. Ethanimail? Okay, that could be fun. America instead of Corey. Okay, I'll upload that. Well, Mackenzie doesn't know, Big Brother history. Okay. Here's my idea for content, okay? I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna come up with a celebrity and then a Big Brother player, and then they're gonna try to find them through Instagram followers. Well, that video is probably gone. I don't know. I need to figure out. Vince, get him out of hiding. Because there used to be videos where it would be like you go from one Wikipedia to another Wikipedia page, and you have to just go through the connections and stuff like that. You gotta go. I think Frankie Grande is too big. He doesn't even follow me back on Instagram. I had a dream that he texted me. Let me see if that was real. Did he actually text me back? I thought he texted me. I really did. I really had a dream that he texted me. Full disclosure. I'll admit it. Okay. Let's get into Survivor 49, okay? Let's address the elephant in the room. Next season is Survivor 50, and pretty much everyone is super... Well, I don't even know. Are people excited for Survivor 50? I feel like people were complaining so hardcore about the casting decisions. But nonetheless, I still feel like people are using that as a reason to be negative, where they're like, what's the point of Survivor 49? We're just waiting for 50. We're just waiting for 50, you know? So excited for 50? Okay, we got some people excited. Star is beaming with excitement. Okay, I'm gonna take this off, actually. Sorry. Yeah, once we get that promo, the Dragon Warrior is posting on on TikTok in a way that I'm like, did he win? Thank God we have another Canadian. The cast is fun. They just made it seem like we were gonna get people from every single era, instead of it just being like another All-Star season, you know? Which I think that they should have just done Clash of the Eras. They should have, 49 should have been New Era All-Stars, and then 50 was the Clash of the Eras. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. But let's get into Survivor 49, okay? Everyone, this is the stepchild, but the stepchild that might go to the NBA, okay? Today we are going to be discussing episodes 1 through 4, okay? The first 4 episodes, easy money. Canadian Dolls takeover. Bless up. Come on, God. Come on. Come on. Where my Canadians at? Off the rip, I have 4 clients. These are my official clients, okay? These are my official baddies. These are the people that I am going up to bat. Sophie is my winner pick. Of course, I love Sophie. She was in my TikTok live one time, and she was like, I'm on Survivor 49. And I was like, DM me on Instagram if that's true. She was almost on Big Brother, 26. We would have worked together. I'm just hardcore committing. I'm hardcore committing. So Sophie, she was gonna be BB26. We would have worked together. We would have loved each other. Then we have Riz God. Rizzo. R-I-Z-G-O-D, Riz God Baby is his full title. He was in the promo and everyone instantly started shitting on him. So therefore I felt defensive for him in a motherly type of way. That is my child. Riz God is my child. And I would die for him. He's so fun. He's so fun. And then, you know what's so funny? Everyone loves him now. It's like, oh, did you guys judge him too early? Oh, were you guys really critical of him and then he ended up being a cool guy? Who's shocked that Twitter was too excited to shit on someone? My Armenian son. Bless up. Then we have Christina. She's from Edmond, Oklahoma. Met her. What's up, Jimmy? Then we have Christina. This is my girl. True Oklahomie. I love her. I've met her in real life. She is so fun. She brings the party. Like, she is like, I want to hang out with her 24/7. She's so cool. I do love Savannah. Love Savannah, but I'm limiting myself, but just know she's my honorary 5th client, okay? But I'm trying to be strict with myself. Tim, I loved that tweet from Sam. And then we have our sweet prince Steven here, okay? People are sleeping on Steven. I also love MC. MC is so cool. Oh my god. MC is so cool. MC is awesome. I love her as well. She's also my 6th client, okay? I can't get into it. I love everyone. They're so cool. But Steven was almost on Big Brother 26. And I just love this guy. He's so funny. He sends me audio messages on Instagram. We've been sending each other audio messages like back and forth. And he's a committer to the bit. He's so funny. He's so cool. And he seems to be playing a really good Survivor game. So I'm like excited to meet him in real life. But these are all my clients, okay? Off the rip, okay? These are my baddies. These are my baddies who stand behind me, all right? I would die for all of these. These kings and queens? Are you kidding me? Steven is the real life Buzz Lightyear, is what Quinn, also, it's great to see you in chat. Your Highness, royalty has arrived. Quinn is in the chat. Hear ye, hear ye. All rise for the Honorable Quinn. Monarch of the Wii U Barber Nation. That's kind of awesome. But yes, these are my baddies. If you have any questions or concerns, take it up with corporate. Because these are my clients. Here are our tribes, okay? And I don't call the tribes by their given names. I thought Adrian was gonna give that as well. I thought that, because remember when, who's our king that loves Taylor Swift? He was the nicest guy. Charlie. Because, like, remember when it was, like, Charlie and Corey were, like, the twin brothers? They were, like, the twin brothers? I got that same vibe that, like, Riz God and Adrian could have been, they could have been the twin brothers. Dark hair, young. I love Charlie and I love Taylor Swift, okay? Here are our fun alliance names. This is where I get my joy. We have the Lemon Drops, okay? With the Lemon Drops. We have the Sunburned Sammies, okay? And then we have Blueberry Fuego, okay? All right. We have the lemon drops. Shout out to Coach Will. You know. The sunburned Sammys and our blueberry fuegos. Okay. I am admitted my Taylor Swift fandom, my strongest is the Marry Me Juliet song. Or Captain Will. Captain Will. Sorry. Captain Will. He's been promoted. He's coach. No, just kidding. Love Story. Yeah, that's my favorite Taylor Swift song. It's like even when you're a supportive older brother, people want to throw stones. Normally, the older brother move is to like hate everything that your sibling likes, but I chose to think that it was cool. Teardrops on my guitar. Yeah. It's like Taylor Swift gets bullied 24/7. Quinn's like, oh, I like Taylor Swift. People are like, name every song. Go ahead. Yeah. And I just. Okay. Slash poll, you're gonna vote for who is your favorite tribe off the rip, okay? Do you love Blueberry Fuego? Do you love the Sunburned Sammys? Or the Lemon Drops? Tim kind of likes the lemon drops, okay. That would be kind of sick. That would be a cool season. That would be kind of sick. It's the loved one visit and Charlie XCX, Sabrina Carpenter and Chappell Roan come out. Chappell Roan can do whatever she wants. I'll support her. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. When her music is that good, she can act however she pleases. Lesbian with curly hair? Mi gente. Come on. Come on. That's my people. The Lemon Drops wins with 50% of the vote. Sunburned Sammys with 39% of the vote. And then the Blueberry Fuego with 11%. It's okay, Blueberry Fuego. It's okay. They're there. She's kind of your Wario if you think about it. Yeah. She's musically talented. In episode 1... we witness a battle of the ages, okay? Alex and Rizzo, which apparently Alex was a Big Brother guy too. I don't understand. Is it like if you just don't get on Big Brother, you go on Survivor now? I'm like so blown away. Alex is this like student cerebral genius who is putting together his puzzle at a lightning pace. He is. Angela applied for all of the shows. She wanted to go on TV, right? Like, she's. Alex is putting together this puzzle. Like, she applied for Amazing Race with her son. She's applied for all kinds of stuff. He's pile driving. He's punching these puzzle pieces into the board, okay? He is constructing this masterpiece. Meanwhile, Rizzo is sitting there and it's like the classical music is playing, calculations are going over the screen, and he's got nothing. And he's just like, man, I love this elevator music, but how do I put the puzzle together? Oh. This is, yeesh, there's a lot of fun artwork here, but what does it mean? Alex is so fast that he puts it together, and it's like the puzzle itself puts together a map, which then tells you where to dig. So he's like, I know where to go. He runs off. Rizzo, he then does something that I had never considered. Well, first of all, he did my favorite thing. He cheated. That was awesome. What I had never considered was he didn't just look at what the end product looked like for the puzzle. He was like lining up where the pieces go on the board. That is like next level cheating. Alex was sitting there like drilling into the earth, okay? He's like bringing out like the... He's got an excavator. They're drilling oil into the beach. Meanwhile, Rizzo is one by one going over to Alex's puzzle, running over to his, running over to Alex's puzzle, and he's just lining up. I would love Big Brother Canada. I would cheer you all on. I would be so obnoxious when you all get on Big Brother Canada in the revival show. I will be so obnoxious cheering you all on. Rizzo, one by one. To the point, Rizzo didn't even open up all the coconuts. He didn't even open up all the pieces. And he's like, he's still got the puzzle together, and he's missing like 3 pieces, and he still is like, let me double check to see where this goes. Oh gosh. And he's lining stuff up. It's so funny. Okay? And then even then, you would think, well, Alex has been digging now for what seems like probably 12 hours, honestly. Alex has like a 70-mile deep like mining operation going on where he's like now signing for permits, and they're like, aren't you a little young to be drilling into the center of the earth? And he's like, yes I am. Rizgod, R-A-Z-G-O-D, baby, Rizgod baby, is then like using his full body to dig into it. He's like using his tongue. They're like, you can use your hands. And he's tied his arms behind his back, and he's like licking up the sand. And he wins his tribe supplies. If I were Alex, I would have been on a character assassination journey. Like, I would have been villainizing Rizgod. I would have brought it to the challenge. I'd have been like, this guy is so awesome. He's like the most devious dude you've ever seen in your life. He was cheating off all my puzzles. At one point, he was tossing sand over in my pile so that I couldn't get to my thing faster than he could. He beat me, but oh my god, he cheated in everywhere under the sun. I respect it. Like, I would make it seem like I was complimenting Rizgod, but simultaneously, kicking him under the bus if you humiliated me in this way. Alex seems like such a nice guy, and he was so cool. And so when he lost that challenge, I felt for him so bad. I was like, he's such a cool guy. But yes, Rizgod wins the battle, okay? Who's gonna win the war? We'll find out this season. Alex is a nice guy too when you met him. That's why he lost that competition. So there's this diva. I'm so pissed that we lost Nicole in episode 1. Are you kidding me? She's from Long Island. Doesn't she do like true crime as well? This is your sister, Nicole. I know you're from New Jersey, but like... No. She's so hilarious. Because here's the thing. You'll notice something about First Boots, right? First Boots, most of the time, is dedicated to showing, like, all the reasons why they're the first boot. And sometimes it's out of their control and stuff like that. We were able to get a full episode of fun character moments from this queen. T-Core would have died on Survivor. Oh my god. I would never want her to be put in harm's way. She would not enjoy that. But seriously, you have to give it to Nicole because we got an entire episode dedicated to fun character moments as well as being able to show why she didn't win. What's up, Offbeat Zero? How are you doing? She's so funny. She's so charismatic. Jeremiah, during the competition, he's like, spit in my eyes. Apparently, he requested that instantly. She, zero hesitation, was like, consider it done. Spits in his eyes. The one moment of the episode that I saw when I was like arguing with Jared, I finish. I sit down next to Alex and I look up on the screen. She projectile vomits into her hands. I need her on Got to Get Out. I need her on Squid Games The Challenge. I need her on another show. That was the one scene I saw from episode 1. I sat down like this, and I look at Alex, and I was like, I just got into an argument. I look up, and she goes, Rrr! I did ask Demi about Got to Get Out. I asked her so many questions. I complimented her the whole time. I was like, you did such a good job. I complained about all the people. But yes, if we could all come together and send in some F's in the chat to pay respects for a moment of silence for Nicole. A queen stands before us today. I want to meet Nicole so bad. I'm begging. The fact that this is Izzy's cousin. Diva down. Chelsea would do a good job on Survivor. Chelsea would do a good job on any social strategy show, you know? This is Izzy's cousin. Like, that's family. I need her on another show instantly. I would go on if Chelsea's on the challenge, I want to be on her season so that I'm there to help her out. I don't know, and she doesn't need my help, I just want to be there. I want to be cannon fodder for Chelsea's challenge win, because I'm scared for the way they're going to treat her. Let's get into episode 2. Honestly, episode 2 is kind of a... We're just going to get right into it. I don't know. Heather, that is hilarious. I was texting Paige today. That's Lisa's cousin. Low key, Offbeat Zero, I see what you're saying. Because she did have the glitter on for her preseason stuff. This is Lisa's cousin, like... Or Lisa's mother, maybe. Yeah! Heather might draw it. Thank you so much, Heather. Why are they not doing reindeer games? It's like the one thing that production did where everyone was like, you know what? That was actually pretty fun. It was like the one time production has like done something where everyone was like, you know what? We were skeptical at the start, but if you keep this in its own universe and all the challenges are just like whatever and there's no live feeds, but it's only for reindeer games, you know what? We like it. They're like, we can never do it. There's no way it was too expensive. It's so funny. They could have done Halloween nights. Michael Horn, hello, hello. Yeah, we lost Annie in episode 2. This was kind of just like a deliverance episode. I don't know if there's anything she could have done. She had something cooking with Alex, but it's just like, you know. They just were delivering her to her deathbed. Yeah, second she spoke ill of Sophie, she had to die. They could have done an all winners. Like, it would have been the easiest thing in the world. But now we need to acknowledge something. Annie's dead. Moment of silence. R.I.P. Moment of silence. Moment over. Okay. Can we talk about this? This might be the greatest. This might be the greatest assembled team we've ever seen in our lives. This is the greatest conglomerate of athletes in the history of space and time. Brandon Donlan's tribe had to die for this tribe to rise like a phoenix. I'm gonna allow that. Let me explain. This is Kobe Bryant. This is the Miami Heat Dream Team, okay? Listen, we all love Brandon Donlin, okay? I think Brandon Donlin should have been on Survivor 50. Brandon Donlin needs to be on New Era All-Stars, okay? So this is Kobe Bryant, 2000s NBA championship, right? And then, this is Dwayne Wade. This is like the Heat, okay? And when these guys came together, this is like 3 superstars all coming to one team. This is as if, picture this, okay? Ashley, Morgan, and Chelsea all join the same team. Imagine Chelsea, Ashley, and Morgan, all 3 different strengths, all game bots, all extremely talented Big Brother players, all joined one team. And then it wasn't just that they all joined together. Straight up, they held a press conference, and the tagline was, yeah, comma, we did that. This is like if Chelsea, Morgan, and Ashley came together, formed a super team, and then looked at every other Big Brother organization and was like, yeah, go ahead and bring your best because it's not going to be enough. We have 3 recent superstars, mega face of the league. Any of these guys could have been like the face of their team. Chris Bosh, and they all come together. Chelsea's LeBron, by the way. Chelsea's LeBron, by the way. And Morgan is D Wade. If they got Britney Spears, Beyonce, and Janet Jackson. Michael Phelps here. One of the winningest Olympians in the history of ever. He has more gold medals than nations do. We all know Michael Phelps. You just maybe don't recognize him in that picture. Chelsea is Beyonce in that analogy. I agree. And the reason why Morgan, by the way, is D Wade, I just feel like D Wade has a certain swag to him that Morgan emulates as well. That's why. But it is so funny that this tribe cannot lose. Christina is that's my girl. The way, and have you noticed whenever she sits out, she is cheering on her teammates the entire time. And I'm obsessed with it. Christina, the whole time, is like, that's how you do it on Survivor! She's losing her voice during these competitions. And it's also the fact that she's also good at the comps, which we saw in episode 4. When she drop kicked the parade, I was dying. I was dying. We'll talk about that later, but Christina is my favorite. She is such a queen. I love her so much. And having met her in real life to then now see her in Survivor, it is such a pleasure cheering on my new friend, where I just find myself saluting. I'm like, this is the queen. This is the queen of queens. Oh my God. She's so funny. And she had such a good, fun, not fun, but an important character moment where she talked about her mother. She can do it all. She can do it all. She has the personality. She has the storyline that New Era Survivor likes. She looks great in yellow. This is my queen. I love her so much. Yeah, when she kicked the crate and fell over. Madison, I agree. That is kind of the best part. But yes, I'm obsessed with how good this team is. They competed with an additional 20 pounds on them. and they have that dog in them. Sophie, we still haven't talked about Sophie disrespecting Jeff Probst to his face. She was like, no, this challenge sucks. What are you talking about? We get fruits and vegetables? She's like, I want the Applebee's reward. She's like, hey, Jeff, maybe quit being so broke. What are we talking about? This season rocks. The 20 extra pounds was crazy because it wasn't even like a proper backpack. It was like a sling, which if any of you went to school in the early 2000s or like the 2010s, my brother going to school with the messenger bag, messing up his shoulder as it's this big, and he's like, ah! It looked fire though. It looked fire though. It was the fact that the 20 pounds was flying around during the competitions. Do you guys remember the messenger bags? Those were so cool. The worst. The worst for your posture. The worst way to carry everything. Oh my God. You had a Crocs messenger bag? That's kind of fire. My brother also went to school when it was like the single string backpack. That was fire. He had a yellow one. I remember seeing that and I was kind of like, that's kind of heat. My brother got it from Aeropostale. And so it's so funny that you got yours, Jen, from Hollister. Like, you get it. Like, we're on the same. I swear, I swear. Steven was a demon, all right? He was awesome. Awesome team. I love seeing this tribe win everything. MC is also just like, when she single-handedly sprinted up the thing. Can we get a moment of silence for our third boo? Brianna's Canadian brother. They were fire, to be fair. Jose, I'm happy that you're here. Thank God you're here. And I'm happy that the bug is out of here, you know? I hope everything's okay. This is Brianna's neighbor. Brianna, Barbara, Jade. This is a direct attack on you, by the way. Fijian snake attacks Canadian man. I think that you as a nation should press charges. They also kept talking about, okay, I did want to acknowledge something. They kept talking about, they were like, the emotional turmoil. That is actually devastating. Oh, this is actually Barbara's neighbor. You know what? That's adorable. That's on brand for her. That's actually kind of sweet. You shot yourself. They were like, we didn't see all of the emotional whatever, but Jeff was really being like, you know, and he can't compete. We can't compete. I was like, he wants to go back in the game. And they're like explaining to him, they're like, the entire province of Alberta, AB. That's how we mark it in when I worked in sales. That man did not want to leave Fiji, but they sure forced him. I hope that he comes back for Survivor 51 or like New Era All-Stars or something like that. We didn't even really get to see his strategic acumen. Like, he was able to find himself in his core group. He wasn't targeted for being a comp beast early on. Like, we just didn't get anything. And I'll be honest, if he didn't have the nipple ring, I would not be saying he should come back. But the nipple ring endears himself. I want him to come back strictly because he has the nipple ring. That is kind of awesome. This big, tough Canadian guy from Alberta, hockey player. I would be like, I don't know. The second I saw the nipple ring, I was like, this guy is my guy. Did that not make him seem cooler? Like, I'm gonna inevitably, like, meet him in real life, and I'm gonna be so hyped to dap him up. This is my king now. I feel a sense of, like, you know? I just think nipple rings are awesome. I think that's hilarious. Especially on a big, jacked guy like that. Like, that's kind of sick. I would never do it. I don't have the chest for it. That was adorable. His little... And he was like, our love affair. Well, I don't know why I just did that. He was like, I don't know why I just did that. What do you mean they're playing another round? Why did they do that? Why did they make them compete? This tribe, the Blueberry Fuego, they keep getting beaten to a pulp. And just when you think that they would get another, like, rest, when they would just get a little bit of a break, maybe get some food. Something. They forced them to do another competition. Yeah, I wish that they would just commit to physical challenge or a puzzle. Not every challenge has to be, okay, you're gonna do a physical thing and a competition. Like, it's not that much of an equalizer when you factor in the exhaustion levels. And so it's like, it would be more fair if, like, I don't know. I understand that they need longer competitions, but I like the competitions when they have to run out and go grab like a beanbag and then they wrestle each other and have to battle back to get to their flag. And I think that it would be even more fun with the way that they have the tribes separated, where it's like, it's 3 alternate universes of these people, right? Like, they come up with, like, you can figure out who your person is supposed to be on the physicality level. And so it'd be fun to see those. Yeah, we see these people forced to compete. It's devastating seeing them lose in another puzzle. And then it's 3 people, one of which has an idol, by the way. Which I would have played the idol no matter what. I'm not risking it. I'm not getting fancy. Absolutely not. Sophie is me. I would have sold Jeremiah out instantly. I would have insisted to meet with him first. And I would have been like, hey, he wants us to fake you out for the idol. He's gonna write your name down. I'm telling you right now, I'm writing his name down because I want us to be able to go into the merge trusting one another. I would have sold him out like nobody's business. Sophie's sneaking up on their conversation. I'm obsessed with her. And can we talk about Jeremiah? Because he has the funniest evil laugh ever. I'm feeling a little lightheaded. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. While I'm gone, Tim Gross, you're in charge. All right, Tim's in charge. What did he do while he was in charge? How did he harness his power? Oh, I love Krispy Kreme. Whoa, free will? No, 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 no. That's illegal. One time? Okay. I would show up late to work by like 2 minutes every day. Devastating. It pissed me off every time. The one time I was gonna show up to work on time, I had promised everyone that I was gonna get them Krispy Kreme donuts, which, that's a power move. Every once in a while at your corporate job, any of you corporate baddies out here can attest, sometimes you gotta bring in the Casey's pizza. Sometimes you gotta bring in chocolate donuts. Whose fault was that? It was mine every time. I have time blindness, you know? Every once in a while, I like to bring in donuts, a Casey's pizza, stuff like that. Mind you, I would do this once like every 6 months, okay? HR should be doing that for you all the time, by the way. But every once in a while, I just like being a sweet coworker, bringing gifts and stuff like that. We also had a dip day. I invented dip day at my job and they fired me. Isn't that messed up? I tweeted out, I was like, creator of dip day, canned. Bars. We all brought our own. And this is so evil. This is what I did. I brought pickle dip, but I didn't have time to make it. So I went to Sam's Club. I bought pickle dip, and then I just put it in my own container. Yes, everyone brought their own dips. We brought our own chips. Everyone had their own, and it was a really fun day. Our CEO hated us. Christine's frequenting dip parties. Hello. Jen gets it. Pickle dip is so good, Opbeat Zero. You're crazy. But yes, unfortunately, in a vote of 2-1, for some reason they forced them to vote. I thought that was unfair. They should have merged. They should have gone into 2 tribes. Why did they do that to us? Pickle dip is so good. My mom makes it. She has a special tool that like cuts up the pickles. Episode 4 then brings us our new tribes, okay? We have our new blueberry fuegos and we have our new lemon drops. Nope. So I'm gonna run a poll on who you're rooting for now, because the new lemon drops have MC, Shannon, Sophie with an E, Steven, Alex, Sage, and Christina. And then the new lemon drops have Matt, Jawan, Rizzo, Sophie with an I, Nate, Jason, and Savannah. Do you like the new lemon drops? Or the new blueberry fuegos? Who are you guys rooting for? Who are you polling for? Poll is live, 60 seconds on the clock. Hot chocolate dip and brought cookies, pretzels, and other stuff. That is pretty sick. Yeah, Christine, I would definitely be, I would be, Christine, I would be, on dip day, you would be pretty popular at my job. Oh yeah, what do you think that high schooler's up to now? It was millennials versus Gen X. Oh, Will. I thought his name was Alex for some reason. Oh, it's pretty close. 53% of you are rooting for the new Blueberry Fuegos, and then the other 47 are rooting for our Lemon Drops. Okay, that's not bad. We get Who Cares About the Challenge. The best part was Sophie yelling at Jeff, right? Like that was the easy part. That was the best part. The best part was Christina drop kicking. It was the way that she full body committed, launching her leg into this pillar of puzzle pieces that they had to run and stack up. Which, why? Quick question. Why were they sending Rizzo up there? I get that he's like tall. I get that the Riz God baby, R-I-Z-G-O-D baby. I get that he's like lanky. I would have, you know, I've dated a cheerleader. You do the base thing. You hold them up like this. 2 people, 1 person in the center, and then you toss the pieces up like that. And those crates probably hurt when they landed on Christina, let the record show. Maybe one was the easiest to lift. Jade, I think you're like, yeah, like... Well, when they did the pyramid, they were like on their hands and knees. I was like, guys, the 2 feet doesn't matter. You need to be launched up there, but maybe they were probably told by production that they couldn't do that. They were probably told they couldn't do that. But that's what they should have been doing. That was my vibe. I have an idea to make the Beware advantages work. Because so far, what has been happening with every single tribe is that they get the Beware advantage, and then it's just like you're forced to involve an entire village in the finding of a hidden immunity idol. When imagine if the new era just went to 2 tribes at the start of the season, 2 tribes. And so then maybe a Beware advantage requires some help. Then you're recruiting small numbers within your tribe. It's just like with the 3 tribes, it's like, yeah, you recruit the 4 people, and then you guys find the tribe, and then you vote out the 2 people. I think a true tribe would, a 2 tribe format would fit the Beware advantage so much better. Or just at merge, if you had just one Beware advantage, that would be so fun. Where it's like you have inner workings of the larger numbers trying to secretly figure out this process. Like, I don't know. I just think that that's what New Era Survivor is missing if they want Beware advantages to work, you know? I think that's the way to do it. Let me put on some new music here. Rat Detective 4, not in order. I also had to copy and paste this guy on here. Perfect. Yeah, Rat Detective is its own like lore. I'm gonna run a slash poll here. Do you like the Beware advantages, or would you prefer, okay, which would you rather have? Beware advantage? Preference, okay? Would you rather have a Beware advantage or just a normal hidden immunity idol? As someone who had a hidden immunity idol, I liked mine, you know? Also, when they were like, it's day 6, I was like, how hungry can you be on day 6? Offbeat Zero likes the Beware Advantage. Okay, okay, noted, noted. That is true, Star. The warning is never enough because they just know that they're gonna recruit every person that they see until they have an idol. Normal hidden immediate idol, okay. But it was a pretty close 53% to 47. That's not bad. It just kind of, it takes the, it's like manufactured storylines is literally all it is. Instead of getting to follow someone as they're searching for an idol and then they uncover it, instead it's just like, well, we know we're gonna get a segment because of the Beware Advantage. And there's 3 Beware Advantages, so guaranteed to make the episode at least once, you know? Like, that kind of feels like the new Survivor thing. Is they are just creating plot points to make the show maybe a little bit more predictable, and maybe that's why people are being so harsh, because this cast seems really cool, you know? We have the Nipple Ring Canadian, we have RIZ Riz God Baby, we have Savannah, who is a fierce competitor, we have Sophie, who is this, like, phantom who just keeps avoiding shots. Sharon seems really smart. Her utilization of religion to connect with people is fascinating. Sage, like, not vibing with it. Like, there is conflict here, but instead they're more focused on the narrative, that the bones that they've already set up, instead of, what did I say? Sharon? I meant Shannon. Sorry. She's weird. I liked it when she was spiritual, but she seems to be more religion, like Christian nationalist. Sharon Tharp is on the mind. My queen. Yeah. That's why I said Christian nationalist, yeah. I thought she was such a cool character on the show, and then I saw her TikToks and I was like, perfect. I was like, love that. That sucks. Especially because she was putting out content talking about, like, she was putting out content with different Survivor people, and I was like, oh, this is exciting. This is someone who's, like, social media savvy and is gonna do all this stuff, and then it's... everything is centered around, which is fine. Maybe not my cup of tea. That's crazy. That is how you get a Terminator situation. Because people are looking, people are looking to now an AI program to have the answers of the Lord. An AI program that can be, you know, programmed, and, you know, ethical standards is by what? The programmer? Let's hope that no one, you know, offers to sell their data or push a product, or... that's gotta be crazy. Anyway, moment of silence. Brandon Donlan's father. Brandon Donlan's father. I thought it was so funny when Savannah said that he was a sociopath because he worked in the upper levels of finance. He tried playing pretty hard. He did try playing pretty hard. I liked his idea to flip Jawan. I liked that idea to take out, what's his name, Nate? I like that idea, and it should have worked because obviously Jawan was on the bottom. But I don't know. He also, I felt bad. He kept getting hot mic'd where he's talking poorly about yeah, he didn't think that he was at the bottom. Jason was pissing me off where he was like, I'm just gonna use my shot in the dark, you know? I was like, hey, Jason. Please. I love you. Oh, the hot mic with Sandra, where he just kept saying that he didn't like her game. It came up like 3 times in the episode. I was like, oh boy. Because it's like, yeah, now he has beef with Sandra. Sandra's the best. I love her. She's so cool. Probably. But yes, congratulations, chat. We are officially mustard and ketchuped on Survivor 49. So now we can watch every episode. And it's one thing to talk shit about a Survivor winner, but it's another to talk shit about a Survivor winner that is featured in the episode when you know for a fact she's gonna watch it, because she keeps up to date with all reality TV. Like, she is properly locked in. Like, that is the worst person to be like, to speak ill of. Let us see here. Let us see. It's all about you, girl. Plants versus zombie. Don't worry, there's 44 total viewers, so we're gonna get an influx of new people. Let's do this. And I think that it's best if we're down here, correct? It's all about you, girl. On his 60th birthday. To play. 5 nights. Oh, no! Shit. No! I meant to open Plants vs. Zombies. Here we go. Here we go. They weren't allowed? I'm always shocked when people reveal that they're not allowed to watch. I'm like, come on. We can have the sound effects on. Okay. So we need, for sure, this guy, this guy, this guy, sunflower, then this guy. A hundred, and then this man's. Oh yeah. I felt like my parents did a really good job of like, realistically, is SpongeBob gonna mess up their kid? Probably not. Like, I feel like my parents are really good about. I was also like super obsessed with superheroes, so that's usually what I was watching anyway. I remember when I was younger, I watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and then I was like, as an elementary school, maybe middle schooler, I was like, yeah, I don't think I should be watching this. Same with, you know what other show? Regular Show. I was like, I shouldn't be watching this. I don't think I'm old enough yet. It felt like it was bad for my brain. Oh, The Simpsons? I loved The Simpsons growing up. And Futurama. I knew someone who wasn't allowed to watch... Oh, Robot Chicken. I watched that in middle school with, like, my friends. But I didn't watch that at home. I don't even know why. I think it was because I was at soccer practice when that was airing. I don't know. But, yeah, I had a friend in elementary school who wasn't allowed to watch Tom and Jerry, which I was like, Tom and Jerry is, like, the best cartoon. Because it's so, you know... Rick and Morty. I was like in college by Rick and Morty times. So, of course I wasn't allowed to watch it. It's too PG. I wasn't smart enough to get the jokes. Okay, we're gonna put this guy here. And we're gonna put this guy here. This is my nightmare. This, with the mouse, this is so hard. It feels like a real legitimate challenge as a result of the mouse. Playing this on an iPod is so easy. Zumba. Did you guys ever play Zumba's Return? Or maybe Zuma? I don't know what it's called. Now that I say it out loud, I feel insecure about it. But I used to play that all the time on the computer. I already ate the spicy chocolate. I don't know if you remember that, but it did horrible ramifications on my body. It's all gone now. No, like it was like the early stage version of Candy Crush, TBH. It would like, no, it was like Zuma's Return or Revenge or something. It was so fun. I remember playing that on my grandma's computer, and it was like a dinosaur. I would also play on the Cartoon Network. Oh my god. Die. I would play on the Cartoon Network website every single day. The Cartoon Network. Oh yeah, we should talk about Sophie when she was like, what was their tribe name called? Flapjack came out when I was in 4th grade. That was like my introduction to the new American cartoons. Hina. She's like, Hina, Hina, Hina. I was like, she's kind of awesome. Sophie is like an awesome Survivor player. Oh, Neopets was always cool. Any game that you had to like sign in was always pretty neat. She DM'd me today. She DM'd me something funny, and I said, I was like, yeah, I gotta check on that guy. This is our moment, chat. Okay? This is where we battle back. Stronger than ever before. I was super into Pokemon growing up. But only because of my friend Kedrin. Shout out to him. He like is a child now. He like lives his own life. Quite the interesting whatever. But back in the day, he introduced me to Pokemon. For real. I started with Pokemon Diamond. And he was just like a professional. He knew everything. That was my guy. He was this Mormon dude. His family didn't drink alcohol. Or coffee, I think. Apparently a new Pokemon game came out, but I don't know if it's any good. Oh my god. We're in trouble. They leaked new Pokemon. Okay. Noted. Who is everyone's like winner pick for Survivor 49? Oh yeah, how's chat BBC with Survivor? Is anyone sending audio messages? Team Savannah. Savannah does seem like a very smart, competent player. I wouldn't be shocked if she wins. She just comes off so intelligent. She's kind of like Q in the sense that she, anytime she has a problem, she's like, if you're annoying me, you're going home. Perfect. Yes. Well, it was interesting because I knew some Mormons growing up that did drink soda. And so I was like fighting people or finding out that there were Mormons that were still sticking to that was a pretty interesting life experience where I was like, oh, I didn't know we were following those rules. That's pretty cool. Even though my friend, I'm pretty sure, my friend Ian, I think tried to get me to become Mormon with him by tricking me. He invited me to Boy Scouts, and so I was like, oh, you know, like, I want to hang out with my boy Ian more, so okay, like, let's do it. And then I pull up, and it was just straight up the Mormon church. I was like, wait. I've never seen Mormon Wise. So they can have caffeine, but not hot drinks. So they could drink like iced coffee then. Yeah, he tricked me into attending church. I was like, what the hell? All right, here we go. Let's just see if we can survive. One of them is the next bachelorette. Oh, snap! Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! And I'm out of— oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. We did it. I just need this to recharge. I just need this to recharge. Okay. Okay, who's ready for this? It's a letter from the zombies. Homeowner, you have failed to submit to our rightful claim. Be advised that unless you comply, we will be forced to take extreme action. Please remit your home and brains to us forthwith. Sincerely, Edgar Zombas.
Oh, here we go. You better be ready. I'm gonna be one heck of a mind.
No one sends audio messages on chat BBC? Interesting.
Listen, though, I know. Wait a minute. Gotta hit him in the pancreas. Oh, that was an evil one. Oh.
That's what his voices sounded like every single time. Survivor, they need to start sending audio messages. And you can tell them I said that. Okay. Okay, we're giving a little cabbage pull. Let's put him in the back. Just something chill. Ashley did a great job on her deep dive. Okay. And then we'll put this guy right here. We'll put this guy right here. Don't you stress. Don't you worry your little heads. Yeah, my sister didn't learn cursive, but my mom taught it to her. Oh my God. Please die. Okay, thank God. No! No! Oh, dang it. Phew! Okay. My sister's 20. So she like grew up when they stopped teaching it. But I think that they're back to teaching it. I think that that's the thing, is that they stopped teaching it, but then now they're teaching it again. Or at least Oklahoma is, I don't know. I remembered what I'm supposed to do. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, the idea of they have to create their signature, but they don't know how to, like, read or write it is crazy to me. It's like, oh, okay. Go piss, girl. Get him, fellas, get him! I started high school in 2020. Dang. You make Cedric look old. I graduated college in 2021. So I'm old too, don't worry, chat. I'm old! Decrepit even! Aha! Get him! My brother graduated in 2012. Oh, snap! Oh, snap! I forgot about that. I didn't know that that happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Freak, dude. Ah, snap. You graduated? What? Hold on, hold on. Oh, snap! Woo! Oh my god. Oh no! We are at risk. I didn't know. I didn't know that these are gonna be so important. Whew! Okay. Everyone take a deep breath. Wait, what? Wait, who tweeted what? Who tweeted what? Oh, when Joseph Abden was talking about the free flu shots, where he's like, actually, it's a byproduct of infrastructure, which, I'm not gonna lie, some people are more conservative than you would be surprised to find out. I don't know how conservative that is, but you would be shocked. I don't even think Cedric meant it as a political statement, though. I think that he was just legitimately asking, I think he was legitimately like, why isn't water free? Which is pretty woke of him, if you think about it. Oh my God. We are fighting for our lives right now. This is not going well at all. I'll be the first to admit it. Get him, please! Okay, we're gonna freeze. We're gonna freeze everyone. We gotta take a deep breath. We gotta take a deep breath because we are getting cooked out here. We are getting beaten up. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is real bad. Come on. Shoot. Come on, guys. Thank God. Okay. If you want to go, well, Butterfly, have you considered this, that like we pay taxes, right? And so for something that is like you straight up need to live to survive, I think that it makes sense that water should be free. You know, there's plenty of cities in Europe that offer free water, you know? I think that free filtered water is like a reasonable expectation of society. Because it's like, well, yeah, you need it to survive. I also think that that food should be free, you know? Food insecurity is like one of the leading causes of death in this nation. It's like, well, we do grow an abundance of food. Like farmers are forced to throw away food every year as a result of they just have too many crops and it would mess up the stock prices or, you know, the selling prices of vegetables and stuff like that. And so it's like, well, if we just, and I think those subsidies are important, but we should also be giving them out for free. Like, that's not that crazy. I also think housing should be free. I think houses should be free. You know, there's so many properties that are empty across the US that like if we just, you know, Tesla also made a way to get free energy and they defunded him because they wanted money. Who? Like Tesla the car brand, or are you talking about the inventor Nikola Tesla? Because Tesla the car brand gets more car subsidies. Like Elon Musk takes full advantages of all of those, so he can't exactly complain. Plus, he actively lobbies against, like, you know, Nikola Tesla. Okay. Heather might draw. RIP. It's okay. We're just talking about. Oh my god. We're talking about free stuff. That everything should be free, in my opinion. My grandfather was a farmer in Michigan, and the life was so hard that he refused to be a farmer too. Though that's what. Yeah, and that's another thing is like being a farmer is so difficult that it's like we should be offering them all the tax subsidies and we should be paying them way more because they are, you know, we did it. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. Thank God. Okay. Okay, you win. No more eating brains for us. We just wanted to make a music video with you now. Sincerely,